Hey y'all, welcome back to Sitting with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I know I haven't been here for a really long time, but I'm here now. Okay, what's up? I am not a fan of summer, and I'm very much in my masculine energy in the heat. So we had a little cool off this evening, so I'm feeling a little bit able and not angry to be here. All right. So, let's get some collective messages. I thought we could use the Light Series Tarot. I did just do a video. My throat hurts. I did just do a video using the Yin Yang Oracle, and it's entitled Time Traveling Through Your Life. And it was a very interesting reading, so check that out if you feel so called. What is our energy? Six of Cups, kind of the same vibe. Very much thinking about your process in life. Interesting. We are in Saturn retrograde, which I talked about in the other reading a little bit. Saturn is representative of what I've heard from other astrologists and readers, is that it's very much like daddy energy. And so father wounds or daddy issues may come up at this time, or solutions may be coming to resolve some stuff or conflicts or relationships. Maybe things are coming to light. Wow, the cards are very much talking. So we have 10 of Wands, so we're walking away from heavy burden, things that don't serve us. If that is in regards to a father or a family situation, perhaps. Let me place these out, see what we've got here. I don't know exactly how these came out, so I'm going to grid them and then we'll look at the relationship of all of them. Okay. Ooh, well, 10 of Cups, happily ever after, is at the end of the reading. So this 10 of Wand energy could be walking away from something that isn't aligning for you or in alignment with you, so that you can walk into more happiness, all right? Something that is more balanced, something it is that you actually desire, okay? Six of Cups energy, again, is reflecting. So you've reflected on something, you've decided what no longer serves you, and maybe you're honoring this little version of you in doing that. Again, go check out the Time Traveling Through Your Life video that I just posted. That is very relative to this energy as well. We have the Empress energy here coming out, and Empress energy is like creator of reality, nurture, it's like the ultimate feminine, divine feminine energy. This is feminine energy that has graduated from all of the suits, right? This is like the queen of the tarot, in my opinion. Some people say that the High Priestess is, but I disagree. The High Priestess is very much important, magical, right? Everybody's important. Every card has a purpose. But the Emperor and the Empress are this like divine being able to have graduated these earthly lessons to a point of being holding this divinity, allow like your energy with whatever it is you believe is open. You're able to channel, right? So what are you wanting to create? What are you being encouraged to create? What idea keeps coming? Chumbawamba. What idea keeps coming up? Would you continue to see? What signs are you ignoring? What signs do you need to pay attention to? And how is it honoring this little one within you? Is there something that you've always wanted or something you've always known for yourself? Is there a step that you can take in that direction? Remember that life is a process, okay? We are constantly moving every day. What I said in the last reading was this little one within you isn't just that, 3 to 5 age range. It's literally every person that you were from yesterday on, like back to the day that you were born. All of those parts of you, every single day you were a different version of yourself. You came in contact with different people, you learned different things happened to you. All of those moments inform where you are today. and what it is that you're trying to create. Okay? We do have the Three of Pentacles coming out, which speaks to collaboration. And we also have the Three of Wands, which I'm going to do next just because it's both three energy. So maybe there's a decision that you need to make, or maybe you're waiting on some sort of collaboration to come in, or contract, something like that. Opportunity that you have established, but you're still waiting on the return for, right? The Nine of Wands, whatever it is that you're waiting for, don't wait literally, okay? Don't be like, okay, I sent this email, everything's gonna work out, I just have to sit down and not do anything ever again, right? Continue your work, continue to do the things that it is that you are desiring others to find you with, right? Again, the internet is a great tool for this. We see it all the time, people coming together, different collaborative projects and aspects. So if that's what you're seeking, then it's here, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't stop doing the thing that you want to attract others to, right? We have the King of Wands. Stand courageous in what it is that you are wanting to do. Stay true to your own vision for yourself. Don't allow anything to intimidate you or to make you turn around, right? Wand energy is also the spiritual energy. So allow yourself to open up to, we have the Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, and King of Wands. This didn't come out, but it's been on the bottom of the deck, and I've mentioned it a lot. So, Nine of Wands, don't let yourself be held back. Walk away from whatever it is that's no longer serving you, so that you don't have to keep turning around. So you don't have to be checking your back. You're not afraid. You know, you're not afraid of anything that's happened in any of these times, any of these days. It's molded you into who you are. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this emotional stability, right? I'm going to take the Three of Cups too, because we have the King of Cups and Three of Cups. Three of Cups is very much the saying that I did for Words of Wisdom today is the saying that I say for the Three of Cups energy. It's very much, for me, it's giving this guiding light back to yourself with the Big Dipper. We know that that's like, you know, everyone's like, oh, follow the Big Dipper home, right? Or the North Star. Well, your past informs your present, and your present determines the future, right? So if we want to get to this place of emotional stability, being firm within ourselves, our spirituality, bringing this spiritual realm that we have that exists within us into a more tangible place, and showing that in our work, creating the world that we want to see, being this change we want to see in the world, making that happen, right? We have to walk away from the things that no longer serve us. We have to allow ourselves to not hold on to anything too tight, right? Because this Four of Pentacle energy speaks to, we also have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to take it because it's, you know, there's a lot of overlap here. This is holding on or not allowing ourselves to be fulfilled. So we have to find a balance between these things, right? The Pentacle energy is the physical realm. So what is it that you can put into, and there's not a lot of Pentacle, oh, we have the Page of Pentacles coming up next. This is the tree pose in yoga. So what is it that you can let go of yourself, or let go of, or walk away from, to allow yourself this stability and this centeredness? I'm getting self-centeredness, but not in a selfish way, but continuing to center what it is that you want for yourself, right? That. And I'm not saying to, you know, we don't need to be cutthroat about that. We just need to continuously allow ourselves to live the life that we know we can, that we're capable of, and doing the things that we need to do to get there, right? And not giving up, not waiting for someone to come and save us or to offer us something, continuing to do the work, and trusting that what's for us will align with us. Again, because think about all of those moments before when we ran into people when we needed it. Allowing yourself to trust in your journey and in the divine, whatever it is that you believe in, enough to know that you're held. You're going to be okay regardless of the decisions you make, the options that you're presented with, the challenges that you have to overcome. Allowing yourself to really live in that knowing, creating, co-creating with the universe, right? I saw this really cool quote. Where was that? I think, was that on Pinterest? I don't know if I took a screenshot of that. Hang on. It's something about the universe being an ally. I don't know where I saw it though. I'm always seeing shit. I don't think it was here. I have an affirmation. I don't know where it is. It's something about like the universe is like your number one ally and they want to see like everything work out for you. So like relying on, I use the term universe, a lot of people call it different shit. Whatever it is that you believe in that brings you peace. Allow yourself to be in relationship to it, okay? Alright, let's get let's get some starlight. I haven't been here in a long time. I've got so many cards. Okay, let's get a little bit of wisdom from these. Alright. Eclipse celebrates cycles, which is very much that main energy, the Six of Cup energy, allowing yourself to reflect. Don't get hung up on the nostalgia. Don't allow that to take you out, right? But reflect and honor that. Celebrate. Breathe. Inhale stardust and exhale magic. Allow yourself the space to navigate. Beacons of light in the night sky are there to guide you. Again, going back to this Three of Cups energy, the Big Dipper, allowing your past to inform where you're at and like maybe getting to a place of understanding if you are in a space of like rock bottom or struggle or challenge, allowing yourself to be compassionate with past versions of yourself, and recognize that like, okay, from this point on, I have an opportunity to rewrite everything. I just have to make different choices, right? Navigating that. Thrive. There is enough space for the moon and her stars not to tear each other down. Again, this very much is like this illustration. Understanding that the moon has its own cycle. Sometimes it's not there at all. Sometimes it's completely full. And on the days that it's half or waning, we still appreciate it, right? It still serves a purpose. And understanding that the earth and the moon and the sun all have different timing cycles. I think it was this reading I got the Fibonacci. Maybe it was the last reading. I think it was the last reading. But very much, oh yeah, because we were talking about time traveling through your life. So it was very much that, like, yeah, revisiting old portions, old, what's the word here? Revisiting the old, what is the word? It's not portions, that's food. Versions. Revisiting old versions of yourself. And allowing your totality to, you know, you don't have to snuff out your light because you did something bad at one point, right? Like accepting that all of those moments and all of those versions are important and they molded who you are today, right? Think of clay. I have clay right here. Like, think of this. Like, it's been sitting out, so it's not so, it's air dry clay, so it's like dry. But you know, how I choose to mold this determines its final shape. Life is the exact same thing, okay? Inspire. There's a fire inside of you burning brighter than the sun. And unleash, hold nothing back, and expand into the universe. Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and end on a couple of these. If you'd like, I did go through all of these in shorts projects, all of these smaller decks. This one is called Inspirational Insight. I think these were Kiss from the Cosmos, but I could be wrong on that one. What are they called? Starlight? I don't know if that was Kiss from the Cosmos or not, but I know I went through them. So there's tons of little playlists, shorts. You can play them like first thing in the morning. You can do a couple. It'll help set the tone for the day. I'm currently finishing out a daily affirmation where it will be an entire year of affirmations to carry us through, give us the strength we need, okay? Remember that your mindset is like one of the most important things to being able to do any of this. So I'm in this point where I've healed my mind and I can like have conversations with my mind about like, that's not a productive thought. Let's rethink that in a more positive way. But it's because of all of these affirmations and things that I've done. My mindfulness is very present. So you can do that too. I wouldn't put these things over here if you couldn't, okay? Dreaming. You spin your webs in faith, hoping to catch a break. Every action is met with a miracle, even if you don't see it, right? Even the bad things, there's something you can learn from those. There's some sort of, like for an example, I had a horrible thing happen one day, and I was so frustrated, and I had gotten a flat tire, like getting onto the highway going back to our land. We were still on the land. And that was the day I had to call, and the first people I called, they weren't open, or like they didn't have what I need. So he gave me the number to another guy, and that guy ended up being the landlord for this house. He is the one that fixed my tire, but like that was our meet cute. I had to go through. I remember being so distraught. I was like, I just want to get home because there was a ton of rain that had happened, and we were at the hotel for a couple days. I had to get back to take care of the fucking cats. I knew the roads were gonna be fucking muddy, and I got a flat tire on the way. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, I was so anxious. But that was like the second to last time I would ever have to be like dealing with that situation because now we're in town, right? So remember that the bad things are usually catalysts for something great to come in. And if you don't allow yourself to get into that victim mentality, that four of Pentacle and Four of Cups energy, Jesus, don't allow yourself to let those bad situations determine your entire path, right? Just allow it to, like the wind, allow it to just be. Okay. Listening. The only distance between you and spirit is your resistance. When you truly listen, it all becomes clear. And listening to your own self is part of spirit. Okay. Your higher self is also guiding you. And I talked a lot more about that in the traveling through your life. So check that out. Gentle. Be kind to yourself and nurture the child inside. Your fears simply want to be held. And we talked so much about this in the last reading that I keep mentioning. So the energy is obviously very cohesive. This is what the collective needs to hear. In these times when it's so scary and when we are seeing the praying of children, I think it makes us tense about the things that we've encountered or experienced when we were younger. It brings up those times, it triggers us, it's uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean we can't be uncomfortable to a place of paralysis. We still have to take action, and we have to be able to make the world a better place, and healing ourselves is a great place to start. I hope this helped. Have a good one.